Welcome to the Joe Hogan for Mayor campaign update number 4. I want to thank you for tuning in today. Thank you for watching. Please listen to what I have to say, as elections are very important. People have died for your right to vote. Please don't let these people down. Please don't let their families down. It's a tremendous opportunity that we have as Americans to not only just be a part of this country, but to vote and have such an impact on what happens in this country. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about the business, the day-to-day business that a mayor handles. Aside from the legislative part that the council does, and the mayor's responsible for the day-to-day business of a city. He's like the manager of a business, whereas the council members could be the owner of the business. But there's some things going forward as mayor that I want to make sure that you know where I stand on. I understand transparency and accountability, and I believe in it. I've operated and run businesses. I understand what reports are for and what reports are used to do. Projections are used. I understand all that. And a lot of that makes a difference in how you operate a business. And to be honest, the city should be run like a business. As mayor, I will make sure that the budget is presented on time and in enough time to get approved on time. Haven't had that for a while for different reasons, but I want to make sure that you understand I'm going to try to have that budget approved or in the council's hands on time. As we go through the budget, I want to make sure that we have adequate funding for staffing at the fire department and the police department. They're here to serve and protect. Without the proper funding, you have less serving and you have less protection. And as a city, it's our responsibility to make sure all of our citizens are protected and looked after and taken care of. Our police department and the fire department do a wonderful job at what they do, and we just need to make sure that we're giving them every opportunity to succeed, not opportunities to fail. I would like to be able to have an investment banker or a financial advisor come in and work through a 5-year plan, a 5-year financial plan for the city. I understand we have other plans that cities go by for many years to come, but if you're not really addressing the finances, then is the long-term future really relevant? I do want to have a 5-year financial plan laid out, what we have to work with, what we need to do differently, how we need to change it based on where we want to be. I've already spoken with our financial advisor, our investment banker, about this. Had a little bit of a plan coming forward, and I know where we can go with this. So I think every city should have that. I'd like to have monthly department head meetings that, to my knowledge, haven't been done in a long time. As mayor and as the one that handles the budget, it's my responsibility to be able to answer questions when I'm out on the street. When someone comes up to me and asks me, well, how are things going with the street department? How are things going with the fire department or police department or Parks and Rec board? Where do we stand on this? I know they've been struggling lately trying to get this and that done. Well, I don't want to be in the position where I have to say, I don't know, because it is my responsibility to know. And with monthly department head meetings, which include discussion of the required monthly financial reports, I'll be able to know where we're at with the budget. If we know we're not spending as much as was allocated, maybe we allocated too much to start with, and that helps us plan for next year's budget. But it goes back to transparency and accountability. That's what reports are for. They help you come up with projections. How do you know where you're going if you don't know where you're at? It's pretty simple. It's a common rule in business. But financial reports are going to be a key thing. We have to be smart, cut where we can, and spend where is needed. They need all the budget appropriations, all the budget requests from departments need to be looked at, gone over, and make sure that we are spending as good as we can. For the city employees, I think it's important that we try to continue to provide insurance and benefits just as we have for the city employees. I know things are going up. Affordable Health Care Act is causing insurance rates to go up. I don't know where we're at yet because the budget has not been presented. But if it's within the realm of possibility, I want to try to continue to extend that benefit to city employees. At some point down the line, we may have to do something a little bit different, but I want to make sure that we can do that. To me, that's part of your compensation package. For the city employees that fall under the Buford plan, that is something that I have had issues with for quite some time. Haven't been able to get enough traction or enough support from others to do anything about it. But I want to try to get that Buford plan changed, repealed, repaired, or replaced, and make sure that all employees are treated fairly, regardless of what your race, color, sex, national origin, all that stuff is. I think that plan needs to be corrected. So those are just a few of the things that a mayor has to deal with. There's probably 20 times that much on a daily basis before you even have to deal with the public. But again, as I mentioned in a prior update, people have asked, why do you want to bring all that down on your shoulders? I just have a passion. I have a passion for Sylacauga, and I have a passion for people. And if I can bring what I know I can be good at to the table and give you an opportunity to vote on me, then give me a chance to succeed. That's all I'm asking for. So I'm asking you today, please consider what I've said to you. As the election draws near, you'll be looking for other things to find out about candidates, other things about myself. These are just a few of the things, but I'm going to ask you today, on August 23rd, go to the polls and vote Joe for mayor. I need your votes, and for as much as I need those votes, I need your prayers even more. God bless you, and have a great day.